Hello everyone, so today we are going to learn Unit 17, Have You Ever? And this is Present Perfect 3. Now let's take a look at the examples. Over here, have you been to Rome? Yes, I have, many times. Have you ever been to Japan? No, I've never been to Japan. So essentially, this is what we're learning today. Have you been and have you ever been? There's actually no difference between have you been and have you ever been. They both take the same amount of time. So the same amount of time has passed and you can use have you been or have you ever been. The only difference is if someone asks you a question with have you ever been, you can reply with I have never. Okay, you can use the word never. So ever and never go together. So you can use never if someone asks you a question with ever. Let's take a look at some more examples here. We use the present perfect, have been, have had, have played, etc. when we talk about a time from the past until now. For example, a person's life starting from the past all the way until now. It can be any time in between, and you ask them, have you ever been to Japan? That means you're asking them time from the past until now. Okay, so let's look at the examples here. Have you been to France? No, I haven't. I've been to Canada, but I haven't been to the United States. Mary is an interesting person. She has had many different jobs and has lived in many places. I've seen that woman before, but I can't remember where. How many times has Brazil won the World Cup? Have you read this book? Yes, I've read it twice. So twice meaning 2 times. Okay? And these are all the examples of the present perfect number 3, which is have been and have had. And you can see from these examples over here, sometimes we will use ever and sometimes we won't. Okay, but all these questions or all these statements talk about something that happened from the past all the way until now. Either something that happened or something that has never happened before. Now let's take a look at example B. Present perfect plus ever. Ever is used in questions. And never. Let's look at example 1. Has Anne ever been to Australia? Yes, once. Okay, once meaning one time. So has Anne ever been to Australia? You can also ask, has Anne been to Australia? Okay, has Anne ever been to Australia? Same thing. Have you ever played golf? Yes, I play a lot. My sister has never traveled by plane. I've never ridden a horse. Who is that man? I don't know. I've never seen him before. Okay, so never you can use in answer statements, and ever you can use it in questions. But essentially, even if you add ever or never into a sentence, it is still a present perfect sentence. It still means the same thing. It doesn't change the meaning of the sentence or anything. Now let's look at C. We are going to learn gone and been. So gone is from the word go. So go, went, gone. Alright, and be becomes been. But essentially this talks about somewhere that you have gone before. So somewhere that you go or a place that you are in right now. Let's look at the first example. Where's Ben? He's on holiday. He's gone to Spain. Alright, that means he has gone to Spain which means that right now, at this point of time when this lady is talking, Ben is in Spain. So Ben has gone to Spain, which means he is in Spain right now. And then 2 weeks later, hello Ben, hi, I've been on holiday. I've been to Spain. Alright, so I've been to Spain. Ben has been to Spain, which means he went to Spain, but now he's back. So been means it was somewhere that the person was in the past, but he is not there anymore. So let's compare. I can't find Susan. Where has she gone? Where has she gone? Meaning you're looking for her right now. You want to know where she is right now. Compare that to, oh, hello Susan, I was looking for you. Where have you been? So where have you been? Meaning she knows that Susan is here right now, but she wants to know where Susan was before when she was looking for her. So where have you been? Alright? So this is the difference between where has she gone and where have you been, or where has she been. And this is chapter 17. Now let's look at unit 18. How long have you? This is present perfect for. And let's read the examples. Helen is on holiday in Ireland. She is there now. She arrived in Ireland on Monday. Today is Thursday. How long has she been in Ireland? She has been in Ireland since Monday for 3 days. So how long has she been? Okay, this becomes a present perfect because you want to know the duration of time someone has been there. Okay, so she has been. How long have you been in Ireland? Since Monday. Alright. So let's compare is and has been. Starting with the same example. So on Monday, she landed in Ireland. And today is Thursday. So in between, there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Alright, and right now, Thursday. She has been in Ireland since Monday. Starting from here, she has been in Ireland since Monday for 3 days. And is, which means we're talking about right now. Right now, she is in Ireland now. So is the present tense. Has been is the present perfect tense. Okay, so has been talks about a time from the past until now. Is talks about right now. Let's look at example B, and we're going to compare present simple and present perfect simple. Alright, so present perfect simple is have been, have lived, have known, etc. So present simple is Dan and Kate are married. They're married until now. Dan and Kate are married, which means they're married right now, right? They have been married for 5 years. So have been means we're talking about a span of time. And that span of time, how long have they been married? They have been married for 5 years. Okay, not they are married for 5 years. Because you're talking about a starting point all the way until now. So start from the past to now. Anytime you're talking about this whole duration, you will use present perfect, which is have been, have lived, have known. Are you married? That is asking you right now, are you married? Compare that to how long have you been married? So this question, the person is asking about this time span, the duration. Do you know Lisa? How long have you known her? Alright, so how long have you known her? Meaning you want to know the time span that you've known someone, not how long do you know her. So you have to use have and had when you're using present perfect simple. I know Lisa. Compare that to I've known her for a long time. Okay, so you have to use I have known, not I know her. Vicky lives in London. How long has she lived in London? She has lived there all her life. So, has she lived? Has lived. These are all present perfect. I have a car. How long have you had your car? I've had it since April. So, have had, I've had. Okay? And lastly, present continuous and present perfect continuous, which is have been, has had, have known, plus ing. I'm learning German. This is present continuous. How long have you been learning German? So same thing, have you, have been learning. Okay, so present perfect plus ing is present perfect continuous. David is watching TV. So how long have you been learning German? And you can say, how long are you learning German? So remember, you have to use have or has or had. So I've been learning German for 2 years. Okay, next example, David is watching TV. How long has he been watching TV? He's been, which means he has been, watching TV since 5 o'clock. Right? It's raining is present continuous. It's been raining all day. Or it has been raining all day. This would be present perfect continuous. And remember, present perfect is when you want to talk about this timeline over here. Anything that happened from the past until now and you want to talk about the duration, you will use present perfect. Alright? So that will be it for this week's lesson. Good luck with your exercises, and I'll see you next week.